What is atomic structure, and why is it important? Good question! In fact, I don't think I have ever heard a better question from anyone. I mean, like, I know this is a question I'm asking myself, and I'm pretending that's you, but still. It's a good question, man. Atoms are the smallest particles in our universe. Hopefully, you already knew that. They actually make up everything around us, from the air, to the table, to the freaking dog outside that needs to stop barking, jeez. I mean, of course, these little guys can't do it all themselves. Quite often, they work with other atoms to establish the physical and chemical properties of matter and the elements. However, just because these guys are small, don't think that they are simple. These guys are probably the most complicated things you're going to learn about in a while. There are many ways to show the structure of an atom. Dewey Decimal? Wait, no. Those are books. I mean Lewis dot structure! There are also Bohr diagrams and many, many more. Now, just because atoms are the tiniest building block that we as a human race are aware of, does not mean that they have their own tiny little particles and specks inside of them that make them function properly. The first one of these tiny little particles that make up the atom is known as a proton, which is a tiny little positively charged speckle that is found in the nucleus of an atom. Next, there are neutrons, which, as the nu implies, there are neutrally charged particles also found in the nucleus alongside the protons. Thirdly, there's the electron, which is small, really small compared to the neutron and the proton, and is also negatively charged and found outside of the nucleus of an atom. Finally, and most abundantly, empty space. These little guys are roughly 99.9999999999996% empty space. If you were to have an atom the size of Earth, the proton in the center would only be 600 feet across, compared to the 41,807,000 40-foot long Earth. Anyway, atoms are very complicated. They are still not fully understood and likely will not be in our lifetime. Sure, atoms aren't very threatening on their own, but in large groups they are strong enough to keep you together, keep the air you breathe together, to keep the water you drink together, to keep your clothes together, because we don't want those falling apart, do we? No. And that basically concludes my speech. So who's ready for Joey's Kahoot? There's something I didn't cover here, and it's in Joey's test. It's Joey's fault. I am not responsible for any lost limbs, brain damage, and or sleep loss of any sort. This excerpt was narrated, written, directed, edited, and conducted by Dennis Hepworth. He is the coolest person at your school. Ha 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 ha.